Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. We are going to look at the next 10 days for you guys. So that's December 21st, the winter solstice, through January 31st. If you're looking for a 2024 full year reading, I've already done that and it is under the videos on my channel. All right, we're going to look at you Aries and see what these next 10 days have in store. I know we've got like a couple holidays in there, but we're going to see what kind of energy is around you for these next 10 days. December 31st. Nope. December 21st through December 31st. Well, you're preparing to make a change over these next 10 days, and this is a change that you're ready for. It's like another whole chapter in your life. It's an opportunity also for a lot of growth, family happy. This leads to like happiness, family happiness, happiness within your home, happiness. You're starting another chapter in your life, and this energy starts within these next 10 days. Your heart is full. I love that for you. Your full heart, okay? And there's a lot of things there. So, there's I'm getting a couple different feelings here. There might be some pregnancies that come about during these next 10 days, either finding out or actually conceiving. Heart is full, especially for those that have been wanting to start a family, wanting to conceive and, you know, have kiddos and all that stuff. So, but I'm getting that for, if this resonates with you, claim it. If not, we're going to be moving on to the next topic in a second. But for those of you that have been wanting and wishing and praying for a pregnancy or a child, the energy is very good for you here in the next 10 days. That's what I'll say. And it leads to like some celebration. Your heart is full. What you've been wanting for and wishing for has come true. Now, if you have not been wanting to, you know, have a child, if that's not your thing that you've been wanting for, praying for, and wishing for, there is something here that's going to make your heart full. That is something that you've been wanting for or wanting and praying for and trying to manifest. Listen, Aries, celebration is over these next 10 days. All right. I do want to kind of get a clarification on this. Yeah. With some of you, it'll be, see, it's either one or two things. It's like in some ways, it's like, for some of you, it's like something that brings you money. And then for others, it's like something that you hold very close to you. So I can't, and then we have this Four of Wands, which is the family, all under one roof. As you see the man, the woman, the child there. So that's that family within the four walls. Okay, so for a lot of you, it's going to ring personal. Okay, whether it's, you know, somebody coming home that's been gone for a long time, a pregnancy. Others, it looks like it's this financial thing that you've been wanting for, and praying for. Oh, I cannot talk tonight, sorry. So, but you catch my drift. There's definitely celebration over these next 10 days about something that you've been waiting for and praying for. Your world is coming together. Ooh, here we go. This is what I like to call a pothole. Okay, we watch out for the potholes. We don't hit them dead on. They can mess up the frame of our cars, right? So we like to navigate around them. If you're from the Midwest, you understand what I'm saying, or even the North here. Anywhere it gets cold and icy. So your world is coming together the way you want. Love that. However, this is the pothole we got to watch out for. There is a negative Nelly around you. There's somebody that I dub the thief of happiness. This person wants to come in and kind of burst your bubble. And no, just no. So if you know who this person is, this person's coming within these next 10 days in some way. This could be at a family function. It could not be at a family function, whatever. This person's a very negative Nelly, and you're supposed to kind of put yourself in a bubble of protection and like have boundaries. Don't let people cross boundaries. If you feel like they're going to cross your boundaries, walk away or just kindly set your boundaries and say no. I mean, however fits you. I mean, you're an Aries. You might just let the fire out. So, but what I'm getting here is in order to avoid this pothole, you might need to kind of go off by yourself when like everybody's getting together, or you're going to be around somebody who's negative, this bubble popper. You might just need to kind of like be the hermit and kind of go off on your own. That might be the only way that you can avoid this. Otherwise, just know the thief of happiness is going to be trying to burst your bubble. Okay? Over the next 10 days. We've got some romance here. Let me see. So those of you that are single, it does look like somebody will be trying to might be reaching out to you, or you might be communicating with somebody. And it looks like they'll make an effort to be with you, to hang around you, to date you, whatever, however you guys word that. But I also see like there's a connection here. Now, this person might be I'm getting something like where this person might be very busy over these next 10 days, but will still try to communicate with you. Definitely still trying to communicate, possibly trying to hang out, but they might actually feel like they're spread very thin. There might be a lot of things going on with the holidays. That's what I'm getting, like a family thing is what I'm getting here. So if they're pulled too thin and they're saying that they're running everywhere and here and there and everywhere, they're telling the truth. It's just like, but they really do want to spend the time with you. And this is for the singles here. This person does want to start something with you. There feels like a real connection there, because I've got the Knight of Cups here, and this is the person like communicating, reaching out, wanting to come at you with like some dating thing or hanging out thing, right? And then we've got the Two of Cups here. So that means that they're really digging you. The emotional thing is there, or they feel like it's going to be there. So that's for you singles. If Spirit doesn't bring up the people in a relationship, I will hit that before we end the recording. So some of you have had a really shitty, not all of you, but some of you have had a really, really crappy recent past, maybe like October, November, maybe even December, that you're trying to mend from. This could be, anything, arguments, breakups, divorces, job loss, whatever. Well, whatever it was really caused kind of a ruckus within you and around you. And right now you're mending. So currently, like as I'm recording, you're working on mending yourself. And these next 10 days is about kind of your rebirth, which I love because today's the winter solstice, which is about rebirth and transformation. And that's exactly what I'm getting for you. Same thing. It's like that rebirth, the transformation. This is totally for you. So the mending, the healing, and then shedding old skin. There's a good feeling coming for you these next 10 days. Aries, 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 next 10 days. Yeah, you've been feeling like, again, this is not all of you, but it feels like there's a good amount that this will resonate with, because whenever it's a heavy feeling in me, that means it's like it resonates with many. I'm getting that like not feeling balanced. There might be this like energy, this water sign possibly. So we have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That has caused sadness, brought on sadness. And then you feel like everything's up in the air, like nothing is solid, nothing is balanced. So, but I do feel, again, with this rebirth, again, with this, if this is somebody you've walked away from, you can count on this like rebirth that's coming. If you're still with this person, the main focus here should be trying to get to that happy medium. That's me, a happy medium. Anyway, trying to get to that balance, trying to bring things down from up in the air. Try to take some time for each other, with each other, quality time. Try not to be super hustle and bustle. The two of you, if you're still like trying to mend things, if this is a relationship, If you're still trying to mend things, try to do quality time together. There's a chance that this is not a relationship and it's like a family member that caused sadness, something like that. Even so, you still got to try to mend things, or else it's just going to keep feeling up in the air. These next 10 days, oh, some of you are traveling. Now's the time to get organized. Travel. How's this travel going to go? Okay. I don't see any problems with the travel. But I am getting to be very, very organized. And some of you actually might work while you're traveling. Okay. There we are with these manifestations again. What you've been manifesting, if you've been manifesting, now we're talking about money. Now we're talking about finances or a specific job or position. Let me tell you, keep manifesting today. If you're watching this on the 21st, which I know it's kind of late, but you might want to get to manifesting tonight with this winter solstice and the transformation, manifesting inner work, which ends up manifesting into outer work. But I'm getting this manifestation, what you've been hoping for and praying for and manifesting. It's like you're gazing out the window, visualizing that it comes to you. And guess what? It's coming and it's out of the blue. You're not expecting it. So it will be very last minute for you. And this is coming. I love this for you. There's that damn anxiety again, Aries. Ugh. Somebody from the past will try to cause anxiety. This doesn't feel like the thief of happiness that I saw before. This feels like somebody else. Possibly family, possibly like a younger, possibly either, oh boy, hold on. Let's see here, because I'm getting a couple different things up in here, up in my noggin. It feels like family, and I'm not saying a younger person. This could be this feels like somebody you've known your entire life or since you were a child. That's what it feels like, okay? So try not to let this person cause anxiety. We're going to move this anxious energy over there. We have the Hierophant. Well, all right. Again, with it looks like there's been some financial disdain, which, you know, seems to be a big thing everywhere here in the U.S., right? Financial drainage, financial draining, which leads to emotional draining. But I'm also getting celebration, so I kind of feel like it goes with that manifestation of the money coming in. If for some reason that you are financially strapped, just try to envision yourself like with a bank account with a number that you would like, within reason. Like, let's remember to be reasonable about it, okay? Another thing I love to do, and this is just one of my little visualizing tools, I would stand there in my mind. I'm standing there visualizing, like standing there with my husband in our foyer with the front door open and a Brinks truck with the doors wide open and fans just blowing the money in, and I can see the money piling up in this big foyer that we have. So I know that sounds silly and I don't know why I'm sharing it, but things like that visualization where you can smell it, you can feel it. Like I would feel the money bills hitting my face. I could smell it, see, smell, hear it. Use your senses when you're visualizing, and it makes that energy that much stronger. Okay, but I do see relief from this is like emotional, financial draining. If you've had financial hardships where there's like a lot of, expenses or lack of finances, either way you look at it, the celebration is coming here. Okay, so there's the celebration within the home, like, hey, we've got the finances that we need. All right. Once you get these finances, let me tell you something. I'm getting that it's time to like plant that money tree and make the money grow. There's some changes that you're going to be looking at making over these next 10 days. And it doesn't mean that they're like, boom, you're going to change everything overnight. Now everything's on a budget and we're good to go. No, these are kind of, it's a little bit of a slower change, but it's the Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Change, because wheels turn. But this is a Wheel of Fortune. It's a little bit of a slower change. As you can see, she's like balanced up top. If it was a fast change, she would stumble, she would trip up, she would fall. So this is slow enough where you don't get tripped up, but fast enough to where you can make the changes and they make a difference. And then look at that. More money comes into you, more financial gain. Just being handed to you is what it's going to feel like. But you got to get that money tree going here. You got to plant it, water it, feed it. Okay? So this is what your next 10 days looks like. Let's look at, I don't know, New Year's Eve. Let's look at New Year's Eve. What's New Year's Eve going to be like for Aries watching? What is New Year's Eve going to be like for Aries watching? I hope it's fun for you. Well, why? Well, here's, there's a couple things here. Physical balance. So watch if you like to indulge in the adult beverages. I'm getting to watch closely or not overindulge, because then the shit kind of hits the fan. And then there's a young person here that might, I don't know if it's like a child of yours or if it's like I don't know how this person fits in here, but it's a younger energy. And just might throw a little wrench in things. So it's like if you have kids, maybe one of them just, you know, you had plans to go out and something happens where you don't have a sitter. Something like that. Nothing too bad, okay? But I am getting, if you indulge in adult things like the beverages and such, just to kind of go be careful, be mindful, okay? Other than that, if you're mindful, it looks like emotionally fun. Not that you have to wear a mask or anything and pretend you're having fun. So this to me is real fun. All right. And that's about it. Yeah. And then, so I'm also getting, you know, December 31st, I am getting planning for the near future. So it does look like you're going to be talking to people about what's coming up. Three of Wands, what's coming up on the horizon? What are we doing after the next, you know, after the beginning of the year? So a lot of verbalizing, a lot of communicating. So to me, that's just a lot of, you know, talking and having some fun. Just remember, I don't know why, I don't judge. Spirit says it's like a warning to avoid a pothole, because I did see the legal. So there was like, be careful of legal, or be careful with drinking the adult beverages, and because there might be a legal thing that would happen. So whether it's driving or arguing, you know, all kinds of things can happen when we're under the influence. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Watch out for these little potholes and expect these good things that are coming your way, okay? And until next time, Aries, don't forget, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Until later, or until next time. Bye.